Insurance agent David Hughes, Mama Ruka's Pizza Shop, SWGI, now U.S. Digestive Health, Zem's Construction Warehouse, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Ford of Uniontown, Attorney Melinda Delarose, the Brewston Chiropractic Studio, the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, Potter's Bar and Grill, Joby's Golf, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, Gary's Auto Sales, the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, M&R Transit, Movement Physiotherapy, the Uniontown Dental Associates and Dr. Jonathan Krisner, the Laurel Highlands Girls Basketball Boosters, the T-Berry Law Offices, Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair, the UPMC Rehab Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, Peach and Pharmacy, Allstate agent Russ Blaho, Autoland Hyundai, Stewart Collision, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman, Megan Ford, the Fay West Glass Company, Uniontown Detailing, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Shop and Save, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Sandy Howell Notary Services, attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Wood at Watson Mundorf LLP, Carnuts Auto Center, State Representative Charity Grimm Krupa, Dr. Paul Hartley, and Bayou United Bank. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show coming your way next.
From Uniontown High School, it's time for PIAA High School Basketball playoff action here on WMBS and through the Uniontown School District social media pages. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Billy Dice behind the camera, and Nick Barczyk back inside our studios at WMBS. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. And Steve, the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Grove City Eagles gearing up for the state playoffs. Uniontown 22-4 overall, the third seed out of the WPIAL. The Grove City Eagles 15-10 overall. They're the third seed out of District 10. That's the Erie region. And, of course, Uniontown coming off a run last year to the PIAA semifinals. But the draw much tougher this year as they'll likely meet Lincoln Park on Tuesday. They can get by Grove City tonight.
You got to win tonight before you can worry about Tuesday. But you just never know what you're going to run into. Grove City Eagles, like you said, 15-10. You just come in and they're playing a different brand of basketball up there. It's unfamiliar territory, right? So you don't know if their district's tougher than the WPIL. Hard to believe it would be, but you just never know. And they come in here, pretty good trip. We just looked at it on MapQuest there, right? It's about an hour and 50-minute drive, so it's a pretty good long drive. They've been here for a while, so they're here. Fans are starting to file in. They just opened the gates, so it should be a nice night. And the Uniontown last game out against that was Avonworth, right?
Correct.
They played terrific basketball after a slow start for the first couple minutes, but they played pretty much flawless the rest of the game. So they're firing all cylinders. Everybody's healthy. And hopefully they can get by tonight, and then it'll be a big showdown against probably Lincoln Park.
Yeah, the winner of the Lincoln Park Montour game. And on the Grove City side, they're looking for their first state playoff win since 2020. They're actually still alive in the state tournament in the quarterfinals when COVID shut things down. Steve, you mentioned it's been a little while since Uniontown played. Last game 10 days ago, a week ago on Tuesday. And the rest kind of coming at a good time as well. If you remember back to the WPIL playoffs, Kadrian McAlee missed the Red Raiders WPIL quarterfinal round game against North Catholic. Jameer Braxton went down in that PIAA play-in game for third place against Avonworth. But talking to Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski, both are ready and in pretty good health for the game this evening.
Well, that's good. They're going to need to be and keep them healthy tonight and get out of here with a win and get ready for a big showdown with Lincoln Park. Again, you hate to look that far ahead. I never like doing that. You put the eyes on yourself, right? It's kind of like, you're worrying about the fifth hole when you're still playing the second hole in golf. You just can't do that. And the Red Raiders, I'm sure Coach K's got these guys focused and getting ready for what could be a tough game against Grove City.
Grove City last in action last Friday. They lost in the District 10 semifinals to Warren, but won a PIAA play-in game against Sharon, who is actually the District 10 regular season champs, to get into the state tournament. They played good basketball down the stretch. They've won 5 of their last 6. Their leading scorer, Brett Lockery, averaging 17.1 points a game. Also look out for Nathan Greer. He averages 14 points a game. Those are their two main scoring threats. Greer's already had a big week, Steve. He had a hole-in-one golfing on Sunday.
Wow. And it's pretty far north to be golfing, right? It's colder up there. But, that's good for him. And, like I said, he's hoping to get a few, make a few holes, put a few basketballs in the hole tonight. And again, of course, 14.4 a game, so he's one of their top scorers. And so the Red Raiders will be ready for him. But it's going to be fun tonight. I think crowd's kind of filing in, and we haven't played in a while. There was a nice little get together Tuesday night over at Mama Ruka's, and a lot of fans came out and supported the team, and that was good to see. And so they got the community behind them, and it's just been a good bunch of kids to watch. It's been just an unselfish brand of basketball. The Red Raiders play. They got some scores, but it really doesn't seem to. I don't think they care who scores the points every night. They move that basketball around, and they've been pretty terrific.
It should be a fun night, as you said, Steve, in our live video stream, courtesy of State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa, Carnuts Auto Center, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, and United Bank. We'll talk to Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski in just a moment.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Since 1983, Carnuts Auto Center has provided reliable repairs, service, and preventative maintenance. They repair all systems on your car, truck, and commercial vehicles. This includes mechanical, electrical, auto body, interior, tires and wheels, bumper-to-bumper service. Whether it's your daily transportation or your specialty vehicle, they have you covered. Carnuts also offers new tire sales and performs state inspections. Stop in and see Carnuts today on Farragut Street, right by Uniontown High School, or call 724-437-4471.
This is Charity Grimm-Krupa, State Representative for the 51st District. I want to wish all of our local teams the best of luck in the basketball playoffs. I also want to invite you to our hard-to-read license plate event on Saturday, March 9th from 10 to 2 at Fayette Recycling on Romeo Lane in Uniontown. If your license plate is unreadable, we can help you fill out the paperwork for a free replacement. I will also be holding a free shredding event at Fayette Recycling on Friday, April 26th from 11 to 2. I hope to see you there.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peachin Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peachin Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat.
Peach Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
You can go to Big Box Medical Office.
Now serving number 3,943.
Or...
Hi, come on in. How are you?
When you see doctors Paul Hartley and Mary Beth Riley, plus nurse practitioners Tara Bozek, Jessica Reckart, and Stacy Morris, you get one-on-one personal professional health care serving the area for over 3 decades. If you're looking for a primary care doctor, call Doctors Hartley and Riley at 724-437-1109 or online at ppcp.org. Or
serving number 3,944.
Brian Morozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. The PIAA High School Basketball Playoffs tipping off on WMBS tonight with the Uniontown Red Raiders hosting Grove City in a 4A first-round game. Being joined now by Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. And, Rob, your Red Raiders haven't played a game since a week ago Tuesday against Avonworth when you knocked off the Antelopes in a PIAA play-in game. And I'm sure the rest really coming at a good time because your Red Raiders were a little bit banged up there late in the WPIAL playoffs.
Yes, this year we're excited really to be in the state playoff teams. We don't take anything for granted, but we really needed that rest. And from a coaching standpoint, our kids, this is the best we've looked in practice probably since before Christmas. We had some really bad injuries this year, and we had a great season, but still some injuries really hurt us, and we had some kids with sicknesses too down the stretch. But the time off has really helped us. I mean, we look really good, and everybody's almost 100%. So it's an exciting time for our kids. I mean, last year they played until March 23rd, the last possible game you could have played unless we would have went one more to Hershey. So our kids have played a lot of basketball in the last 2 years. We will have our 13th playoff game in the last 2 years. It's something that really sticks out to me that we're proud of. But again, we're excited for this, and this is the game last year where it all started whenever we beat First Catholic. So we're playing a really good Grove City team that beat a 19-4 Sharon team, and we've watched 13 of their games, and every time you watch them, you're more impressed with how hard they play and how well they execute.
Yeah, certainly a tough draw, even if you get by Grove City, possibly having to face Lincoln Park now in the second round of the tournament. But I think when the playoffs started last year, though, too, we thought it might be a tough draw going up against the District 3 champion Berks Catholic.
Yes, and everybody talked about our long bus drive and all that stuff, but that really means nothing. I mean, we tell the players that last year they were one game from the state championship, but this year our goal isn't just to be one game. Okay, if we beat Lincoln Park, then we have a chance. I know, but the way I look at things, I know I'm an old school coach. You can't play Lincoln Park unless you beat Grove City. I'm sure of that. So, I mean, our focus, 100% of our focus is on Grove City. And then, trust me, we're excited. Everybody wants to get, everybody probably now for sure, the WPIAL really wants that game too, because I'd say there'll probably be over 2,000, 2,500 people at the next game we play Lincoln Park, just like last year. But you can't go to the next game until you play the Grove City game, and that's where 100% of our focus is right now.
I'm sure you had an opportunity to see Grove City on game film. What do you see from their program?
They have a really good basketball program. I watched the game live whenever they beat Sharon. Sharon's one of their best players came out in the first quarter, but again, Grove City split with them in the season when they were at full strength. Lautner, number 32, he's really is listed at 6'5". He's a three-point shooter. He has 59 threes on the year. He posts up. He plays well. Greer, number 11, really they post up. They play like an old school basketball. They're a ball-controlled offense, but they will try to fast break and run. Against some of their teams, they pressure the ball. They play different traps. So, again, I believe we've watched I think I have 13 of their games we watch, and I'm sure they watch all ours and probably on better quality because they watch your game. So, again, there's no secrets this time of year. Everybody trades games. You have all the games on your phone, and our players watch them. But they're a good basketball team. They have some inside players, too. They shoot the threes. They're very disciplined at times, but they will, like we said, they will fast break the basketball. They will look to go, push the ball up the right side. So, again, we feel we have some good matchups. And, again, we've really, really worked hard this week to get to this point and can't be more pleased with the kids. They're a special group. They're a special group, and they do everything they're supposed to do. And trust me, we don't want this to end for a while. And we feel we have as good as opportunities as anybody else.
Well, more with Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski in just a moment. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. The Catholic War Veterans will be holding a Veterans Breakfast coming up on May 18th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Veterans, police, first responders are invited to attend at no cost. A guest goodwill donation will be accepted. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great and winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kazmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page for more information.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Brian Morozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, continuing our conversation with Uniontown head basketball coach Rob Kazmarski. And Rob, I think the last time you hosted a PIAA basketball playoff game, you have to go back to the final game played in the old gym against Forest Hills.
Yes, and that was a great night. I can still remember that. That was the last game I ever played in the old gym. We beat Forest Hills in a really close, tough basketball game. A lot of the community was there, not just Uniontown fans, Laurel Highlands, AG, and everywhere, just like it's been this year. The whole community has been very supportive of our team, and again, when you have players like that, people want to come watch them. I think it's great for our program too. Our younger kids, something that people don't talk about, like the last 2 weeks, some of our junior players are really stepping up in practice and getting this extra practice time in too. Some of our younger players are already started in AAU programs and things, so it's a program. Last year was our last game before Lincoln Park, and then they went to Hershey, and our kids started that the next day. So our kids are excited about this, and it's March 8th, and we're going to be playing basketball. So you can't be any happier than that.
I think probably easier scouting some of these outer district opponent teams maybe than in past years. I think it's actually the first time you played a District 10 opponent and you took on Farrell up at Penn Hills about 10 years ago.
Yes, we love this. This is one thing that I really enjoy. And I think, like, whenever we watch the teams on Florida that we don't see, you can watch them. We watch so many of their games. Some games they play a different style depending on the competition they play. But with Huddle now and things and YouTube, I mean, there's no secret. Before, I remember you used to have to go to a game and watch them, and you would trade 2 tapes. Now you can watch most of their season. And, again, as a scouting thing, we take serious pride in that. I mean, we study and go over and over who the matchups are going to be. We have most of the matchups ready, but right now we're still trying to finalize what we're going to do. And our players have input in that too. And like I said, the practices have been great, and the coaching staff's doing a great job with them, but the players are putting the time in, and you have to kick them out of the gym. So fortunately, we've had so many eating engagements that we weren't able to stay and shoot, and the kids that actually want to leave the gym.
That's always a good thing. And last off, before we let you go, obviously we mentioned it's been a while since you played a game. You guys are a little bit banged up. Obviously, Cadron maybe not 100% for some of those games against Lincoln Park and Avonworth. What's the health of your team right now heading into this first round of the state playoffs?
Yes, I think, like I said, I think this is the healthiest we've been. Before the Lincoln Park game, we weren't even sure Cadron was going to play. And then he went out and played a good game. I mean, Jameer, everybody, I'd say everybody's close to 100%. I mean, we still have a couple practices to get through. But our kids, it's basically, I don't think we've looked like this since Florida, to be quite honest with you. Because when Calvin got his serious ankle injury and things, he looks like the Calvin that played against Aliquippa. And again, our kids we've had some sickness. Jeremiah hurt his ankle, and he had some sickness down the stretch, but we feel we're getting healthy, and there's only probably, I counted the other day, I think 16 or 17 playing days left, and our kids are playing, and we want this to last as long as possible. And the community's been great. I mean, not only the people that come to the games, the wonderful people that just sit there and watch you guys and listen to you guys. It's amazing. It's amazing the support we've had. And I know when Laurel Highlands the last couple of years, they had people supported them, and right now it seems like we're the team everybody's supporting. We're the only besides us from Laurel Highlands, everybody's season's over. And it goes back to this. I mean, the Quaker Valley game, this all started with the Quaker Valley game where you don't put yourself in this opportunity. But 13 games over 2 years, I don't know a lot of basketball programs that have that except probably Lincoln Park. So the playing games have been really good for us the last couple of years, and we were fortunate to win 3rd place. And but the thing that's funny, like everybody you talk to over Pittsburgh, all the coaches that I know that reached out to us after the Lincoln Park game, I mean, and everybody in the world too, talked about, not the world, but everybody in town or people that's familiar with basketball everybody said that we should have played Lincoln Park at Pete. But
I think everybody agrees with that.
Yeah, everybody agrees with that, but we can't control the seating. And even now, like the seating with the state, I mean, it's a little bit different too. It seems like we have all WPL teams in our bracket. So somebody's going to eliminate somebody, but we don't want it to be us.
All right, we appreciate your time as always. Best of luck against Grove City on Friday. We'll see you out there.
Thanks, Brian. Really appreciate it.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski, and we'll have more on our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show in just a moment.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Magisterial just for Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs in the WPIAL playoffs. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is a result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs from District Judge Nathan Henning, who is proud to support you.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Primer Rozak back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Uniontown getting set to open up the state playoffs tonight, taking on Grove City. We mentioned it's been a while since the Red Raiders have played their last game a week ago Tuesday, knocking off Avonworth, and they actually had to hold off the Antelopes, who had a little bit of a second-half run back on the Red Raiders last Tuesday. Touch from Braxton. Back over to Winfrey. To his right to Grooms, and he will turn it over. Right into the hands of Jackson Lipchak. 4 here at Arlea, looking for another 3 around the front of the rim. No good. But getting the basket and 1 on the putback, Noah Quinn. Quinn now with 6 can make it 7 here at the foul line. And Steve Avonworth making this a game. They're down only 5 with 6:52 left here in the fourth. But a huge game from Jameer Braxton helped the Red Raiders hold off the Antelopes and get the 3rd seed coming out of the WPIAL for the state basketball tournament. Braxton on the other side, another made 2. 24 for Jameer Braxton. He is 24 of the 51 for the Red Raiders. Uniontown back up 6 at 51-45 with 6:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Braxton ended up with 29 points. The Red Raiders won the game 59-55. Braxton actually got dinged up a little bit in the fourth quarter of that game, but he's been fine in practice all week and should be at 100% tonight as the Red Raiders take on Grove City. And we'll have more ahead on our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show in just a moment.
We give them 172 multi-point inspection by Ford certified techs. Then you give them a new home. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, General Manager here at Megan Ford, and I'm talking about our Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles. Go see our great selection of values on our website. Check out the free Carfax reports and stop in and take a test drive.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fike from Markleysburg. I've been selling Fords in the area for nearly 40 years, and all of our gold certified vehicles come with a 1-year, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. I've never seen a pre-owned sales program that gives you so much peace of mind.
Call us today at 724-628-2720 or visit MeganFord.com. Route 119 Connellsville, near Sheets. Megan Ford, your friends in the car and truck business.
Ensuring excellence since 1949, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency offers both business and personal insurance to over 4,000 clients in the area. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency continually reviews each client's insurance portfolio to assure they are receiving the most comprehensive coverage at the best rate going. It's no wonder why their clients keep their insurance with them for decades. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Incorporated, 48 West Fayette Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-1700.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere, it's all at Mom Maruca's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruca's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruca's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarucaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Lansing Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Lansing John and located on South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Lansing Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, point, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom, all at very reasonable prices. Lansing Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit LansingAcademy.com or call 724-438-6911.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3939.
Brian Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Uniontown hosting Grove City, first round of the PIAA state basketball playoffs tonight. Being joined now by Grove City head coach Chris Kwolek. And Chris, it really seems like, with the exception of that District 10 semifinal, your Grove City program has played some pretty nice basketball here down the stretch.
Yeah, we have. We usually pride ourselves on playing really good basketball second half of the season, especially with the tough schedule that we put out there. We were 3-7 at one point. About midway through the schedule. Scheduled a lot of teams down in the Whitfield. We got the opportunity to play Shaler, play Hampton, played North Hills. Got to play some bigger of the District 10 and 9 teams such as DuBois and Meadville. So we padded our schedule up a little bit to be in a position like we are in going into tomorrow's game. Uniontown, I think out of all the teams that we've played so far, I think this is probably the best team that we have seen yet. And on film, they're really, really, really good. They have all the right pieces to not only win this basketball game, but to make a run in a state tournament should they get by us.
Well, talk about the game against Sharon to get into the state tournament. Kind of seemed like a wild one there down the stretch. You actually played them twice earlier on in the season, split with them going into that contest, and certainly the third meeting came right down to the wire. Yeah, it did. And the whole thing about that Sharon game was that we split the region, the section championship, and we wanted to come out and say that this is our opportunity to win the section outright. If we have the chance to play Sharon again, which we did, and for the third time, we said since we split the regular season, we both went 8-2 in section play. This was kind of our staple point to say, okay, we're going to take the toe off the championship of the region because the section was extremely difficult. And having the opportunity to play Sharon 3 times was a feat in itself, but then having the opportunity to beat them 2 out of 3 to help us get into the state tournament speaks volumes about the status of our team and our program. And looking at some of your guys, it seems like Lockery and Greer both done a pretty nice job for you so far this season. They have. Those are our go-to guys. I mean, it starts with our point guard, Jimmy Irani. If he doesn't handle the ball like he has been throughout the season, we can't get into any single offensive set. He's the heart and soul of our offensive basketball team. And then defensively, the heart and soul is Gavin Lutz, number 23. We always assign him the best player from every team. And when he draws that tough assignment, he embraces that role. You mentioned the matchup with Uniontown. They've certainly had a solid season so far. They lost in the WPIAL semifinals to Lincoln Park, who, of course, is the defending state champs. Just talk about the matchup with the Red Raiders. So we just know that this is a really good basketball team. If I heard you correctly with the background noise on that, I'm sorry about that. You said about they had lost in the Whitfield semifinals, correct? Correct, yes. And obviously that was to Lincoln Park. And when you talk about a team like Lincoln Park, you're talking about a different level. You're talking about national talent. And for Uniontown to hang with a team like Lincoln Park
speaks volumes of what their coach does for their team and for their program. And to be honest with you, this is one of those games that we're just excited to be there. We're excited to have the opportunity just to play. But if you're beating a team if you're hanging with a team like Lincoln Park and pretty close to beating them, you're doing something really good down in Uniontown.
That's Chris Kwolk, the head coach of the Grove City Eagles. Stay tuned. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues. We'll preview tomorrow's Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs game on the road to Greater Johnstown, getting you ready for the Uniontown boys tonight in Grove City here on WMBS and the Uniontown School District social media pages. Chris Parker Jr., what's going on for March at Autoland Hyundai?
With Hyundai's Getaway Sales Event, March is going to be busy. Daylight savings time is here, so you can save big with 0% financing on new 2024 Tucsons. Save at the pump, too, when you lease a new 2024 Launcher SE, just $199 per month.
What else is happening?
March Madness has the Final Four, and our Final Four includes remaining new 2023 Elantra and Sonata hybrids, 2023 Santa Fe Calligraphy, and the 2023 Santa Fe plug-in hybrid with over $8,000 off MSRP when you lease with HMF financing. And check our selection of Santa Cruz trucks, including the Night Edition with up to $2,500 off with HMF financing.
How about St. Patrick's Day?
You won't need the luck of the Irish. You'll have peace of mind with Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain protection.
Plus 3-year free complimentary maintenance included with every new Hyundai purchase.
You always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Colorectal cancer is common and often lethal. Screening is preventative and should begin at age 45, unless a person has a strong family history of colon cancer, when 40 is the recommended age. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I encourage everyone to follow these guidelines, as this can be a lifesaver. For more information, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health, 724-437-7677.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Prime Rozak back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Tonight, the Uniontown Red Raiders open up the PIAA State High School Basketball Playoffs, taking on Grove City. Tomorrow, the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs will be in action, opening up the state basketball playoffs as well on the road at Greater Johnstown. The game will tip off at 3 o'clock. Live video will be over on the Laurel Highlands School District Facebook and YouTube pages. Of course, we'll have audio here on WMBS as well. And we had an opportunity to catch up with Laurel Highlands head coach Stuart Davis. And, Stuart, certainly an exciting time. It's been quite a while since the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs have been in the PIAA state playoffs.
Definitely should be exciting. You know, it's been a while for the program. I know the girls are eager to play. The community is eager to watch, man, so it's definitely exciting.
What's interesting about this matchup between the two schools, both teams start all underclassmen.
Young team, young and very talented. They're extremely aggressive. And it seemed like they're well coached, man. So, you know, it's going to be an exciting game.
What type of style do they play when you've been watching game film?
They like to speed you up. I mean, they're going to press you. They're going to press you on miss and makes. They're going to half court trap you, try to take you out your offense, and they're going to be up in your face. I mean, the entire game. They like to play bully ball.
How much did it help getting ready for the state tournament, having 4 WPIAL playoff games under your belt?
Definitely helped us to be well seasoned, because we've seen different styles of press, we've seen different styles of defenses. So I think it brought a type of style, from different teams where my girls were able to mature and play against that type of talent, that type of level of play. Playing Blackhawks, playing Highlands, teams that's in the playoffs every year.
It's also interesting that both of these schools don't have a lot of PIAA playoff history.
We're in the same position. We're in the same position. I don't think LH won a state playoff game. So, again, we're both battling, and it's going to be a fun game.
We also have to congratulate you as well. You were named last week WPIAL 4A Girls High School Basketball Coach of the Year. But you did a great job turning around the Brownsville program and now turning around the Laurel Highlands program. What's been the key to your success?
Obviously, hats off to my coaching staff in both places. They take a lot of off my plate to where I don't have to look at the entire scope of it, as far as grades, as far as parents, as far as running the X's and O's in the defensive scheme. So I take my hats off to both my staff in both places. But the key ingredient to me is keeping it about the kids, and just keeping my passion.
How are you guys doing health-wise right now? Is everybody getting back to close to 100% before the start of the state playoffs?
They are. Jenkins, she didn't start practicing until Monday. She set out on Saturday just to get a little day extra rest. But we're gearing up for this game. We're prepping as far as what they do, and I think we're going to be ready to go.
And you look at this draw right now in the bracket. I think a pretty good draw for your Laurel Highlands program. I think there's some winnable games and an opportunity to make a little headway here.
We were looking at it too, but we hate to look ahead. But we definitely, as the staff, we're looking at it. If we can get past this one, to get this one underneath our belt, would give the girls some confidence and, to go into the next one, man. So, yeah, we definitely look. I believe we're in a good bracket if we can win out.
Coach, appreciate your time. We'll see you up at Johnstown on Saturday.
All right, thank you.
Again, that's Stuart Davis, the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs, and they'll be in action tomorrow against Greater Johnstown. We'll have the game for you here on WMBS at 3 o'clock with the audio, live video over on the Laurel Highlands School District Facebook page. But tonight's the Uniontown boys in action taking on Grove City, and we'll have more ahead in our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show in just a moment.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Spring forward to home construction season with First Federal of Greene County. First Federal's construction and improvement loans put you in charge of your dream home project with all of the tools you need. First Federal offers construction loans, owner-builder loans, and home improvement loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, your loan stays here. Visit a First Federal loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
This is Charity Grimm-Krupa, state representative for the 51st District. I want to wish all of our local teams the best of luck in the basketball playoffs. I also want to invite you to our hard-to-read license plate event on Saturday, March 9th from 10 to 2 at Fayette Recycling on Romeo Lane in Uniontown. If your license plate is unreadable, we can help you fill out the paperwork for a free replacement. I will also be holding a free shredding event at Fayette Recycling on Friday, April 26th from 11 to 2. I hope to see you there.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibrations after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features in order to keep their occupants safe. That is the reason Target Safety Solutions was originated. The new state-of-the-art facility at Target Safety Solutions is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They're currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick and Mike are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at 724-550-4403. That's 724-550-4403 for Target Safety Solutions, located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown.
Ensuring excellence since 1949, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency offers both business and personal insurance to over 4,000 clients in the area. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency continually reviews each client's insurance portfolio to assure they are receiving the most comprehensive coverage at the best rate going. It's no wonder why their clients keep their insurance with them for decades. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Incorporated, 48 West Bayette Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-1700.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Brian Morozak and Steve Superk back here at A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. And Steve, this place filling up about 8 minutes away from tipping it off tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the Grove City Eagles. Steve, is your starting laps being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams.
Okay, for the Grove City Eagles coming in at 15-10. Tonight starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 5, Jimmy Irani. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 11, Nathan Greer. At forward, a 6'3" junior, number 21, Paul Gubaugh. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 23, Gavin Lutz. And at guard, a 6'4" senior, number 32, Brett Lockery. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, coming in at 22-4, starting tonight at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 00, Notorious Grooms. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 1, Jeremiah Hager. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 2, Calvin Winfrey. At forward, a 6'6" senior, number 4, Kadrian McLee. And at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 34, Jameer Braxton.
Steve, hard to believe it's been 10 years since Uniontown played a District 10 opponent. The last District 10 team they took on was Farrell. Of course, they lost that game in overtime in the second round of the state playoffs back in 2014 at Penn Hills High School.
Yeah, it's been a while, and it's, just watching warm-ups, we always try to size them up, right? And we have we're just thinking the Red Raiders are going to be pretty good shape right now just watching, but you just never know, man. It's only one ball. They got this Lockery kid that's scoring 17 points a game, and he can get hot. And you know what, you really never know, especially it's a different brand of ball up there. They're up in the Erie area, north of I-80. You got a lot of country guys out there.
I'm sure your wife's probably taken you up there shopping a number of times.
I've been to Grove City Outlet Malls. You've been there, haven't you? Yeah. There's a Puma outlet store there.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can go in there and get my employee discount, and I've got a couple of customers up there, Grove City Country Club, and I go to Meadville, and so I go up there quite a bit. It's a good hour and 50-minute drive. I mean, there's no shaking around about it. You can't get there in an hour and 20 minutes, that's for sure. You got to come down 79, and they probably hopped over on the turnpike and came over to New Stanton, I'm guessing. But, it's a long trip.
And actually ate at Casey Sports Cafe before the game.
They did. Oh, okay. So that's nice place to go. I go there for breakfast quite often. Good spot. And, Mr. Vernon takes care of everybody, and I'm sure he was nice to the opposing team. Yeah, Coach K was kind of teasing me. He said when he heard about it, he said he called Mr. Vernon and he said, hey, guess maybe I'll buy him a little extra big breakfast for or a big dessert for these kids tonight. Let them, fill up a little bit. But they'll be ready to go. So, it should be good. A good crowd, like you said. It's starting to fill up. The end zone bleachers are about half full now. They're getting people are still walking in. The bleachers behind us to our left and to our right are pretty much full. And, so it's got a nice atmosphere for a small gym. As you know, we've talked about that over the years. But it's still, at least one thing about these small gyms, when you fill them up, it feels kind of intimidating for people. So, and the crowd is literally almost right on top of the court. So should be a lot of fun. Only about 3 minutes away from the tip. And you just, like you said, you just never know how these things are going to start. And I was watching on, I don't know, was it YouTube or one of those, TikTok or something. And one of those, did you see that the other night, a team in New Jersey, or the state playoff game, they held the ball for the whole first quarter. They just kind of held. They got the ball, possession, didn't take a shot. They were trying to shorten the game. And you just wonder if anyone's going to do something like that, or if Uniontown would try that against Lincoln Park if we get that far. But, so crazy things can happen in the playoffs. Let's see what happens.
Just one common opponent between these two schools so far this season, and that's South Allegheny. Both Uniontown and Grove City lost to South Allegheny. The Red Raiders falling here at home back on January 23rd by a score of 54-44. Grove City played South Allegheny back on December the 16th and fell 59-48. So they both lost by similar results. Uniontown losing by 10 and Grove City losing by 11.
Well, you know what? You can't really tell a lot by watching a team warm up. We try to size them up just for fun. Me, you, and Billy Dice and Tony, we always try to size them up just to see, put our little fun predictions on it. And you just, we all think that the Red Raiders got an upper hand, but you just never know. It's just this Lockery kid could be, he could be like a Larry Bird type, that he could just take over a game. So let's see what happens.
Grove City lost to Hampton in the first round of the state playoffs last year by a score of 74-63. We mentioned Grove City has not won a state playoff game since 2020 when they were still alive in the state tournament when things got shut down due to COVID. And Steve, how about this stat? All time, this is going back to when Uniontown formed their basketball program. They're 0-4 all time versus Mercer County schools in PIAA playoff games. And of course, Grove City located in Mercer County. They've knocked off the schools in Mercer County during the regular season. They played Farrell in WPIAL playoff games, but they have never defeated a Mercer County school in the state playoffs.
Wow. So,
and there's a long history going back there, too.
Long history, yeah. Let's see if they can break that tonight. But, hey, you just, like I said, you never know what's going to happen. And, it's all going down here in about a minute, so let's see what happens.
This game of the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of WMBS, the Uniontown School District, and the PIAA. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening and viewing audience, and any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of WMBS, the Uniontown School District, and the PIAA is strictly prohibited. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this. Grove City and Uniontown boys 4A first-round high school basketball playoff action here on WMBS and on the Uniontown School District social media pages.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry in the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town,
big result. Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases, can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page for more information.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love, and they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Brian Rozak and Steve Suberg back here at A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium at Uniontown High School, just about set to go. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the Grove City Eagles. The Eagles decked out in their away blacks, gold numbers, white trim. Their bench across the court to our right. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the home whites, maroon numbers, and their bench across the court to our left. Again, the starters for Grove City, Jimmy Irani, Nathan Greer, Paul Guba, Gavin Lutz, and Brett Lockery. On the Uniontown side, Notorious Grooms, Jeremiah Hager, Calvin Winfrey, Kadrian McLee, and Jameer Braxton. I'm Brian Morozak, Steve Superk alongside Billy Dice behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed and all of the Uniontown School District platforms tonight. And, of course, Nick Barczyk running things back at WMBS for us as well tonight. And, Steve, we really have to thank both the Uniontown School District tonight and the Laurel Highlands School District tomorrow for their cooperation and partnership, allowing us to bring the community these high school basketball playoff games. Of course, tomorrow we'll have the Laurel Highlands girls game as well against Greater Johnstown. That game will tip at 3 o'clock.
Well, they've been trying to block us out for a while, and they haven't been able to do it yet, right?
Don't say anything.
I'm just kidding you.
So let's go. Uniontown and Grove City. Red Raiders working left to right as we describe things here in the opening quarter. Mike Shalahita, Carl Greenidge, and Mark Shaw, your crew here for this evening. An experienced crew in that. This place just about full. A couple of stragglers still making their way in.
Yeah, that almost filled up. See what happens. Here we go.
Kadrian McLee and Brett Lockery to take the opening tip-off. Carl Greenidge steps into the center circle. We're underway for Uniontown High School. It's the Red Raiders that control it. Calvin Winfrey over to Notorious Grooms. Back to Calvin here, high on the right, directs traffic. Picked up by Jimmy Irani. Back on the wing again to Braxton. Will ball fake. Touch up top again to McLee. Switches back to Calvin. Works to his right. Dump on the inside. Too deep for Kadrian. Able to pull it back out, though, to Notorious. And on the near wing again to Jameer Braxton. Braxton, far corner to Jeremiah Hager, who drains the three. Kind of a line drive three, Steve,
yeah.
But it went down.
He flat-handed it and just kind of kept it low, but it hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
And the Red Raiders in their 2-2-1, but broken back across. Irani up top here for Grove City, fronted by Notorious Grooms. Irani back into the corner to Brett Lockery, who sent it down low to Nathan Greer, got rejected by Kadrian McLee, and the Red Raiders find the loose ball. Touch from Grooms over to Braxton, long too far wing, a bit too strong, and Lockery pulls down the loose ball rebound there for Grove City. We'll send it off to Jimmy Irani, who runs the points. Far side touch from Gavin Lutz. Up top again to Guba, and they'll swing it around the three-point arc. Back to Irani here on the near side. Now Guba again. And Irani, the senior, doesn't score a lot, but a great ball handler on the Grove City side.
Well, they're being pretty patient. And
you expect that, though, against a team as quick as Uniontown. Still in the feeling out process here for the Eagles. Lockery, a little ball fake, back to Guba. Near side to Gavin Lutz, looking to penetrate, got double team, ball comes loose, and picked up there by Jameer Braxton. So the Red Raiders off to a good start, especially defensively here early on. On the switchback, they'll go in the corner to Jameer Braxton, who comes up short on the three. Nathan Greer pulls down the rebound for Grove City. Back to Lockery, will bring it across here for the Eagles. Switch up with Irani. Irani trying to spin into the lane. Pulls back on the far wing to Lutz, and now back to Lockery again. Another touch from Irani coming right in the lane and got swatted there again from Kadrian McAlee. Irani went for the save, just tossed it up in the air, a little lob.
A good save.
Brought down, though, by Jameer Braxton.
Good save by,
yes, it was.
By Winfrey. Went over there by the bench, over by the water cooler, and he flipped it back to the basket. He almost put it in the basket. He kind of threw it over his head, didn't he?
Here's Kadrian pulling it back again to Notorious Grooms. Out to Braxton. Braxton coming near wing and finishes there with a left hand. So Jameer Braxton scoring there for the Red Raiders. 5 unanswered to start for Uniontown. They lead it 5-0, almost 3 minutes in. Lockery on the near side again. Double team goes cross court far side. And they're going to rule that out of bounds. Last touch there by Gavin Lutz going out. And you have to wonder, Steve, is a team like Grove City seen this type of team speed yet this season?
You know, I doubt it, right? So you go, unless you get up into maybe some of those schools up near Erie.
Here's Winfrey up top for the Red Raiders, working left to right as we describe it. Grooms, no-look feed down to McAlee. He got partially blocked there by Greer, and it's the
good job
Eagles.
by Greer. Nice block.
Eagles find the loose ball, but Irani turns it over, and then Braxton finds it. He gets tied up at midcourt there by Gavin Lutz, and we'll have our first foul called to the Knights.
Well, for Lutz, if he's going to pick up a foul, that's a good one to pick up because he stopped a layup from Grooms because Braxton was getting ready to toss it to him, and he had nobody between him and the basket. So that's a pretty good foul from the Eagles.
Red Raiders send it in, and Calvin Winfrey resets up top. Grove City looking to extend as the Red Raiders send it on the inside to Hager. A little turn and shoot, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Paul Guba for Grove City. Guba sent it off to his right again to Gavin Lutz. Switch back Irani.
One thing they haven't done is taken an outside shot yet. Everything's around the basket.
Another miss there from Lockery. Kind of surprising, Steve, because if you look at Lockery, he came into the game knocking down 86 threes, and the Red Raiders get another 2 there.
That's Hager.
So Hager, 5 of the 7 so far for Uniontown, and the Red Raiders a 7-0 lead, pulling a shutout here in the opening 4 minutes. Nathan Greer driving. Floater no good there on the Grove City side. Another Uniontown rebound. Breaking back across Kelvin. In the corner, Notorious Groom spotting up for the 3. At the front of the rim, no good. Foul called off the rebound.
It's going to be on McLee or Hager. Let's see who they call it on. I think they get McLee.
And he'll take us to immediate timeout. 3:55 left here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Uniontown. We're back at 90 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Since 1983, Carnuts Auto Center has provided reliable repairs, service, and preventative maintenance. They repair all systems on your car, truck, and commercial vehicles. This includes mechanical, electrical, auto body, interior, tires and wheels, bumper-to-bumper service. Whether it's your daily transportation or your specialty vehicle, they have you covered. Carnuts also offers new tire sales and performs state inspections. Stop in and see Carnuts today on Farragut Street right by Uniontown High School or call 724-437-4471.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal educational trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-42.
Rainey traveled, Brian. It looked like he got tied up, but they called the foul on Braxton.
Lockery over to Greer. Back to Lockery again, trying to get things going along two near side. Good. First points of the game for Grove City come courtesy of Brett Lockery, who's now scored 880 points so far in his career for the Eagles. And Grove City back to within 5 of Uniontown at 7-2. Red Raiders touch there from Cater and out to Braxton to the corner now to Kellen Milsum, who misses on a 3. Grove City the rebound. Pulled down there by Paul Guba. The Grove City trying to settle things back down. Steve, they're down only 5 at 7-2 as we go under 3 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Lockery on the far side, back up top again to Guba. Bounce pass on the inside, will turn and shoot. But missing there is Nathan Greer, and the Red Raiders another rebound. Calvin Winfrey back across and a swing it over to Milson, went off his shoulder and deflected back to Jimmy Irani of Grove City. Irani to his left again to Gavin Lutz. Now Irani again with Milson coming out defensively. Irani shaking and baking. Another touch from Lutz, and now Irani again. Very deliberate style here, Steve, for Grove City.
Well, they probably are trying to just run some clock and shorten this game up.
Lutz again, good feed on the inside, and it's Lockery for another 2. So Lockery, all 4 of the points for Grove City. They're back to within 3 of Uniontown at 7-4 here at the 2:05 mark of the first. 3-ball, Hager again, this time missing. Greer the rebound that time for Grove City.
Good position by Greer, almost got another foul on McLee.
Off to Gavin Lutz and across, and Lutz trying to bank it in with a left hand. No good there, and Hager another rebound for Uniontown. Off and across again to Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey on the near elbow. Up top again to Hager. Hager penetrating, another turn and shoot, puts it off the glass in there. So Jeremiah Hager pacing the way for the Red Raiders as 7 of their 9. Uniontown on top 9-4.
He's getting a lot more comfortable scoring all of a sudden.
Came into the game averaging 8.1 points and 5 assists per game. Lockery back in the near corner for Grove City, missing on a 3. Greer, though, getting the offensive rebound, keeping it alive. Swings it back up top to Lutz, looking to penetrate. Switches with Irani. Back on the foul line, Greer, who misses there on the jumper. And the Red Raiders able to come out of the pack with his Milsom. Sends it to Braxton, who spins through center. And now Braxton trying to penetrate and lean and draw the foul.
It's going to be on Lockery. It'll be his first, and nice little spin move. Rainey came up and tried to stop Braxton, and he would have none of that. He just did a little spin, dipsy-do. Little Texas two-step right around him.
Already down to 1:08 left before the end of this opening quarter, and Uniontown on top 9-4. They'll trigger it in. That was a 9 shooting foul. The second team foul on Grove City, and as Steve said, the first on Lockery. Inbounds pass goes to Cater, and on the inside to Braxton, and Jameer able to get it to go and draw the foul in the process.
Foul on Lockery, too. They're going to get him.
Certainly a big foul there.
Yeah, that's...
Lockery has scored all 4 of the points for Grove City. Chris Kwolek in his 6th year as Grove City's head coach picked up his 100th career win earlier on this season as Braxton misses the free throw, but Calvin Winfrey able to track it back down for the Red Raiders. In the corner again to Notorious Grooms. Inside to Braxton, draws the double team, fights it off, and he's able to flip it up and in. Jameer Braxton now with 6, and the Red Raiders a 13-4 lead over Grove City here with 45 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Grove City's in a little bit of trouble here.
Red Raiders in their 2-2, maybe a little bit too much here for Grove City in the opening 8 minutes.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. The Red Raiders are just faster.
Lockery for 3 from the near wing. It's an air ball. They tried to get the offensive rebound from Ben Fisher. Had it deflected away, and then a foul called underneath with 5.3 left on the clock here in the opening quarter. Let's see who that goes on, Steve. It'll be Isaac Ellsworth picking up the foul, his first, team 3rd. And Ben Fisher will trigger it in. In the corner to Lockery, back to Fisher, needs to hurry. Fisher double teamed and never got a shot away. They're going to rule this out of bounds with 0.4 left on the clock here in the opening quarter. Uniontown the last to touch it going out, so really all they can get here, Steve, is a little tip in. They want to try to score. And they'll float it out in front. Greer try to scoop it in. But the shot attempt is no good, and a great start for the Uniontown Red Raiders to lead Grove City 15-4 after 1 quarter of play. And we're back at 60 for the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Does your car sound like it's saying, trade me in, trade me in, every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, trade me in, trade me in. Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Uniontown off to a 15-4 lead over Grove City as the second quarter gets underway, and Jimmy Irani having a little trouble with it there. Steve high on the right, but able to keep it alive. Touch from Cam Martin just came into the game. Inside to Greer. Back on the far side of Lutz. A little contact, no foul called. Lutz trying to keep it alive. And they'll put it back again to Irani. And right now, Steve, you have Brett Lockery out of the game with those 2 personal fouls on the Grove City side.
Yeah, and look for them to run some clock, but they're going in. They're going to call an offensive foul. Is that going to be an offensive foul?
No, it's going to be a blocking foul here on the Red Raiders. Lutz try to go inside there for Grove City. The foul will get posted on the Red Raiders. Calvin Winfrey, his first and the first team foul against the Red Raiders here in the second quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Subrick, Billy Dice behind the camera on our Facebook Live and YouTube Live video feeds on our Uniontown School District platforms. Nick Barczyk running things for us at WMBS, and Lockery back into the game. Quickly misses on a 3. And he had been a pretty good sharpshooter, Steve, coming into the game on the outside, but the Red Raiders defense a bit too much for him so far tonight. And a great feed there from Winfrey down to McLee, and Kadrian able to float that one up and in to give Uniontown a 13-point lead at 17-4. Less than a minute into the second quarter. On the other side for Grove City, that'll be a travel call there on Nathan Greer. Greer coming in with 871 career
around
points.
The basket. The Eagles have just seemed a little bit gun shy, a little intimidated with the Red Raiders' height, especially McLee and Hager down there with those long arms for both of those kids.
Got a couple of blocks already from Kadrian, who came into the game averaging close to 5 blocks a game. Here's Braxton on the far wing for Uniontown. Flipping it back there to Grooms, who drives, scoop shot, score it. Notorious Grooms' second field goal of the game. He has 4. The Red Raiders a 15-point lead now and 19-4 here at the 6:35 mark of the second quarter. Gavin Lutz down the near boundary here for Grove City. Lutz leaning, handing off to Greer, swatted again by Kadrian McLee into the hands of Jameer Braxton.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Uniontown a 21-4 lead over Grove City. And Steve, really the Red Raiders could not have asked for a better start than they've had here tonight at home.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at possibly
mercy rule at halftime.
Mercy rule by halftime. Yeah, I mean they're just dominating.
Irani back across over to Lutz. Lutz floater in the lane, no good. They'll keep it alive on the offensive glass. Guba missed on the putback. They're going to get a third attempt, maybe on the possession. Guba had the rebound, lost, and now a little scrum for it. Here on the court, we'll get a jump ball called between Lutz and Grooms as the Rocks tied up here with 5:55 left before halftime, and the possession arrow will go with Uniontown. And Jameer Braxton will send it in. Braxton into the backcourt to Calvin Winfrey. Off and across again to Notorious. In the corner to Cadron, trying to bounce pass on the inside of Jeremiah Hager, got knocked down. Guba on the court, another jump ball. This time they'll flip the arrow. They'll go over to Grove City. And tomorrow, more PIAA high school basketball playoff action. The Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs in action on the road to Greater Johnstown. We'll have the audio here on WMBS, video on the Laurel Highlands School District Facebook page.
You think about this game, Brian. The Red Raiders only have 21 points. This is not a lot for them at this point in the game, but that's a walk. They didn't call it. But
and a miss there on the left hand from Greer.
But they only have 4 points.
The defense once again has been tremendous. Here's Hager on the outside. That 3-ball rattling out. We've seen that in games before, Steve. You look back at the Elizabeth Forward game on senior night. The Red Raiders held a pretty good Warriors team to only 29 points throughout the course of the entire game. And here at the 5:07 mark of the second quarter, and Grove City with just 4 to their credit. Gavin Lutz pointed back to Irani, almost a travel not called. And Greer will kick it out to Lockery. 3-ball far side. It rattles out. Cadron McLee, another rebound there for Uniontown. Red Raiders put on a clinic here early on. Up 17 at 21-4, and Calvin Winfrey driving in.
Coach wanted
getting fouled.
Cadron to get that ball out of his hands quicker and move up the court. He wants to push it and get some points.
Again, have to thank our live video stream sponsors tonight. Game being underwritten by attorney Charity Grimm Krupa, actually State Representative Charity Grimm Krupa, United Bank, Carnuts Auto Center, and the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency. And here's Calvin Winfrey, deep 2 near wing, good. So Calvin getting his first 2 points of the game. The Red Raiders on top now by 19 at 23-4, 4:37 left before halftime. A little double team here on Cam Martin. Pulls it back to Irani, then back across to Martin. The big guy, triple teamed here outside the 3-pointer.
Well, they look like they're very close to committing a traveling violation on a lot of these plays.
Lockery on the inside, swatted again. That's at least 4 blocks for McLee. Red Raiders in transition on the other side. Groom switches back to Braxton. Got a little spin move and a no-look past his left. Get intercepted by Lockery. Runs the floor, and Lockery tried to scoop that one up. Got fouled. Shot attempt no good. But Lockery will have a pair of free throws coming here for Grove City.
McLee. Let's see who they get.
To score in this game. Yeah. He has all 5 of their points.
He's got all 5.
And Lockery came in averaging 17 points a game. Nathan Greer averaging 14.4. Lockery second at 2 free throws, good. Now he has all 6 for Grove City. It's 23-6, and we're actually not at the media timeout. Should be at the under 4 mark. It looks like they're going to take it early, and this will be a 1-minute media timeout, so 23-6.
No, they're not going to give it to them.
Yeah, they shouldn't take it here. It's supposed to be under 4. They're going to pull it back out, and we're going to play. Yeah, cheerleaders on the court. And they took it a little early there from the scorer's table. Under 4, not close to 4.
It's Calvin trying to take care of you for the commercials.
I appreciate it. We appreciate it. There's Kellen Milson. We'll send it in here to Calvin Winfrey. 23-6, Uniontown leading Grove City. Now we go under 4 minutes as Calvin puts up the 3 and drains it from the near wing. So Calvin Winfrey, 5 points all here in the second quarter. Uniontown now on top by 20 at 26-6. Irani in the backcourt. Off to his right and across to Gavin Lutz. Here's Lutz down the lane. Lutz, tough shot attempt. Put it off the rim, but couldn't get it to drop. And Jeremiah Hager, another rebound there for Uniontown. Touch from Calvin over to Torrey in the corner. Calvin again, far side baseline. Milsom called for the travel, and that'll take us to a 60-second media timeout. 3:33 left before halftime, 26-6 Uniontown. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Casey Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new evening hours. And those new hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends.
Come to Casey's Sports Cafe and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126.
Hi, I'm Russ Blejo. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, well, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Blejo, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
A dominating start for the Uniontown Red Raiders. They lead Grove City 26-6. 3:30 left before halftime. Again, Brett Lockery, all 6 of the points for Grove City, and the Red Raiders force another turnover. Stolen by Ellsworth, forward to Calvin Winfrey. Calvin gets fouled underneath. Shot attempt no good, but he'll have 2 free throws upcoming. Yeah, the winner will take on either Lincoln Park or Montour. Those 2 schools playing at Lincoln Park High School tonight. We'll try to pass along some other PIAA scores for you at halftime.
Boy, wouldn't that be something if Montour could pull off an upset?
Because remember, Montour was the 3rd seed in the WPIAL tournament. Pretty good program. If you go back 2 years ago, they actually split the regular season series with Lincoln Park. Calvin hit 1 of 2 free throws there for Uniontown, so it's a 27-6 lead for the Red Raiders. Lockery looking for another 3, and this one is good from the far corner. Is Lockery able to rattle that one in?
He's got all 9 points.
27-9, an 18-point lead here for Uniontown. Notorious up top, far side over to Kellen Milsom. Milsom back to Torrey. Torrey thinking about the 3. Now he'll come far baseline. Send it on the wing to Ellsworth. The touch from Calvin. Isaac again down to Kellen. Little contact. That will be a charge. Call there on Milsom.
Well, Milsom's had some tough luck. He got called for a traveling in the corner, and they've let a lot of those kind of close calls go in the other end, and they call him for a travel, and they get him for a kind of a spinning move for the offensive foul. That was probably a pretty good call there. He knocked the guy down, but just some tough luck there for Milsom.
The Red Raiders still in control, leading by 18. Irani up top to his right to Lutz. Had it deflected away. Look out here. Ellsworth coming back, and he'll scoop it up and in. First 2 off the bench for Isaac Ellsworth.
Yeah, he got a block, and he got rewarded as he blocked the shot. He was headed almost stumbling towards half court, and then Braxton saw him and flicked it to him.
Irani far side trying to reset. They're right back to Ellsworth. Red Raiders numbers coming back here in a 3-on-1. Ellsworth touch from Grooms, back to Calvin. They got all 3 involved, and Winfrey with the finish. He has 8 second quarter points. Uniontown now up 31-9. 1:59 left before halftime. We're back at 60 on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Magisterial, just for Judge Nathan Henning, extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs in the WPIAL playoffs. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is a result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs from District Judge Nathan Henning, who is proud to support you.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3939.
Back here at Uniontown High School, Grove City with the basketball after the timeout, down 31-9. Irani switching back here with Lutz, handing off, a little hop step in the finish from Nathan Greer. So the first 2 on the Grove City side, Steve, for someone other than Brett Lockery, and it's Nathan Greer scoring to pull the Eagles back to within 20 at 31-11. 1:23 left before halftime. Notorious Grooms missing out a 3 up top there for Uniontown. Lockery, another rebound for Grove City. Lockery back across. Pulling it off to Gavin Lutz, and Lutz has it stolen. Calvin Winfrey coming back here on Irani, and Irani trying to regain control there from Calvin, and he's going to actually draw a foul there on Calvin, Steve. That'll be the second on Winfrey.
Yeah, he got tied up there, lost the ball, then he got frustrated.
Little pushing and shoving between those two fighting for the loose ball. Calvin picks up the foul. That'll be his second personal. The fourth team foul against Uniontown here in the second quarter. So Grove City get another Uniontown foul here in the quarter. Will shoot off of it. And right now the Eagles trying to post up there with Guba. Guba, no look feed on the inside, and cutting and scoring is Nathan Greer.
Nice.
So a couple of second quarter field goals here from Greer. And the Eagles back to within 18 of Uniontown at 31-13. 45 seconds left before halftime. Notorious Grooms floater no good. Rebound tipped around, control there from Hager. Handing off to Milsom, and he'll get the basket in one. She talked about the hard luck earlier, Steve. Milsom that time getting things to go in his direction, scoring on the two and drawing the foul in the process.
Yeah, good play. Actually, you got to give Hager a lot of credit for keeping that ball alive. Tipped it off the miss from Grooms, and he was flicked it right over to Milson, who was cutting to the basket.
And Milsom drains the free throw as well, so the lead back up to 21 for Uniontown at 34-13. 33 seconds left before halftime. Irani over to Guba again, posting up top. Back to Irani. Irani again doesn't like to shoot that much, Steve. Came into the game averaging only 3.3 points a game. Sends it off to his left to come in left wing and in. For the quick two is Gavin Lutz, his first two of the game. His dad actually, the head football coach, Steve, at Slippery Rock University.
That was Guba, I think.
No, it was Lutz that scored.
You sure?
Yes. 34-15. 5 seconds left here in the quarter. Grooms far side over to Ellsworth, back to Grooms. They don't get a shot away. So it's 34-15. Uniontown over Grove City here at the break. Stay tuned for a halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next here on WMBS and on the Uniontown School District social media pages.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
This is Charity Grimm-Krupa, State Representative for the 51st District. I want to wish all of our local teams the best of luck in the basketball playoffs. I also want to invite you to our Hard to Read license plate event on Saturday, March 9th from 10 to 2 at Fayette Recycling on Romeo Lane in Uniontown. If your license plate is unreadable, we can help you fill out the paperwork for a free replacement. I will also be holding a free shredding event at Fayette Recycling on Friday, April 26th from 11 to 2. I hope to see you there.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Today
Davis & Davis Law Firm has been helping injured people in Fayette County for over 45 years. If you've been injured and you need an attorney, call today. One of our 6 attorneys will come and meet with you if your situation is such that you can't come to us. We will not rest until we get the maximum amount of money for you that you deserve. I'm Attorney James Davis, and I will fight for you. Call me today at 724-437-2799.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Brian Rozak and Steve Supert back here at halftime. The Uniontown Red Raiders, a 34-15 lead over Grove City. Steve, is your halftime stats to being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for the Grove City Eagles, Nathan Greer chips in 4 points, all in the second quarter. Lutz had 2, and Lockery finishes with 9. They had 4 in the first, 11 in the second, 15 at the half. For the Red Raiders, pretty balanced scoring tonight. Grooms with 4 points. Hager with 7, all in the first quarter. Winfrey with 8, all in the second quarter. McLee with 2. Milsom with 3. Ellsworth with 2, and Braxton with 8. They scored 15 in the first, 19 in the second for a what seems to be very comfortable 34-15 halftime lead.
Mentioned the winner of this game takes on either Lincoln Park or Montour. That game midway through the second quarter. Lincoln Park a 30-20 lead over Montour. Also Hampton a 27-17 lead over Hickory and other boys 4A first round action. Tomorrow it's girls 4A first round action here on WMBS as the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs travel to Greater Johnstown around the year at 2:15 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening tip set for 3 o'clock. We'll have the video of that game on the Laurel Highlands School District Facebook page. But here at the break, it's Uniontown 34, Grove City 15. Second half comes your way next here on WMBS and the Uniontown School District social media pages.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
Ensuring excellence since 1949, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency offers both business and personal insurance to over 4,000 clients in the area. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency continually reviews each client's insurance portfolio to assure they are receiving the most comprehensive coverage at the best rate going. It's no wonder why their clients keep their insurance with them for decades. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Incorporated, 48 West Fayette Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-1700.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best.
With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, Attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call Attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200. That's 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is a result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs from District Judge Nathan Henning, who is proud to support you.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Brian Rozak and Steve Subrick back here at Uniontown High School. And Steve, actually the game ball in front of us.
Yeah.
Carl Greenwich bringing it over to our tables. We get ready to start.
Maybe he brought it over and let you get a couple shots in at halftime.
Get a couple shots at halftime. Appreciate Carl taking care of us with the media timeouts throughout the course of the game. Lincoln Park now up 38-24 over Montour at halftime. That game being played at Lincoln Park High School. Steve, actually see Chuck Michael, who's the principal at South Allegheny High School, here at Uniontown watching the game. Of course, Chuck, a lot of ties here to the Uniontown area. Yeah. South Allegheny, their school, playing out at Eastern York today. Don't have a score report on that game, but they have quite a road trip. That was the similar road trip that Uniontown had last year, playing out in Berks Cap.
You know, if I got a flat tire or something, they never would have found me.
Yes, we still might be looking for you. Third quarter underway. Braxton in the corner to Hager. Three on the way, a bit too strong that time. Notorious Grooms keeping it alive on the offensive glass. Touch from McLee. Out to Kelvin. Swinging it back to Jameer Braxton. Take a long two up top. It rattles out. Loose underneath. Jeremiah Hager again giving the Red Raiders another second chance opportunity as Braxton drives back in for Uniontown and draws the foul.
Lockery's in the area, but I think they're going to get Greer. Let's see who they give it a call. Oh, yes, they do. Greer. That's only his second.
Correct. First foul on either side here in the third quarter. Uniontown working right to left as we describe it here in the third quarter with a comfortable 19-point lead at 34-15. And increase that to 20 as Braxton knocks down the first of two free throws. 9 tonight for Jameer Braxton. Came in averaging 18.6 and 6.4 rebounds a game. 22nd among all WPIAL scores so far this season, but he does miss the second free throw. The Red Raiders get an offensive rebound there from Notorious Grooms, who brings it out of the corner. Wow. Sends it back into Braxton. What a pass and what a finish from Jameer Braxton.
I don't know if that was designed, but that certainly worked pretty good.
Braxton now with 11, the lead at 37-15. Red Raiders force another turnover. Winfrey finds it, flips it over his shoulder back to Braxton, just lost the handle, and Gavin Lutz finds it there for Grove City. Lutz had it poked there by Jeremiah Hager, and the Red Raiders coming back on a 3-on-none, and it'll be Notorious Grooms who'll take the quick two. Grooms 2 in every quarter, has 6 for the game. 39-15 Red Raiders with 6:53 left here in the third. Now Irani out of his own zone. Goes cross court and across here to Lockery. Between the circles again to Lutz. Posting up there was Greer. Resetting Irani again. They'll send it around the three-point arc on the far side again to Lockery. Lockery coming far baseline. Well picked up from Grooms. Going to throw it back up top. Deflection there from McLee. Kept alive. And now Irani will take a high arcing three. So the back iron no good on the backside. Calvin Winfrey finds the loose ball rebound there for Uniontown. Calvin back across over Notorious Grooms. Spots up for the three and hits it. Notorious Grooms 5 here in the third, 9 for the game. Timeout on the court, 6:15 left here in the third. 42-15. Uniontown a 27-point lead. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
We give them 172 multi-point inspection by Ford certified techs. Then you give them a new home. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, General Manager here at Megan Ford, and I'm talking about our Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles. Go see See our great selection of values on our website. Check out the free Carfax reports and stop in and take a test drive.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fike from Martinsburg. I've been selling Fords in the area for nearly 40 years, and all of our gold certified vehicles come with a 1-year, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. I've never seen a pre-owned sales program that gives you so much peace of mind.
Call us today at 724-628-2720 or visit MiganFord.com. Route 119 Connersville, near Sheets. Megan Ford, your friends in the car and truck business.
Red Raiders put a little double team here on Gavin Lutz as we come back, and the Red Raiders forcing a jump ball there. Steve tying things up with Lutz. It'll still go, though, to Grove City here out the possession era.
Well, Grove City is going to have to try to settle down. They're in deep trouble here.
Lockery over to Lutz. It's a 42-15 lead for Uniontown. Margin at 27. If the Red Raiders increase it to 30, we'll have a running clock the rest of the way as Grooms knocks it out of play away from Nathan Greer. That'll be a long 2-hour bus ride back to Grove City and Mercer County tonight for the Eagles. Again, this will be the first ever playoff win in the state tournament for Uniontown over a team from Mercer County. Hard to believe. Here's a little pull-up J from just inside the foul line. No good there from Greer. Whistle off the rebound.
Now they're going to get McLean. That's going to be his third. I mean, it's at this point at 42-15, not a big concern, I wouldn't think, for Coach K.
Lockery will trigger it back in right of the basket in the Uniontown zone. Over to Greer.
So much so he's leaving them in there.
Yes.
So I figures he's not too concerned about the score or the outcome at this point.
Now, if you get it to 30, you're going to see the second line get an opportunity to see some significant playing time later on in the game. But Nathan Greer getting a quick 2 there for Grove City. Greer with 6, and the Eagles back to within 25 of Uniontown at 42-17 with 5:20 left here in the third. Here's Winfrey pulling it back to Notorious Grooms. Up top to Braxton, and the big guy knocking down the 3. Jameer Braxton giving the Red Raiders a 28-point lead now at 45-17. Lutz back through center for Grove City. His long 2 up top, too strong. Ball loose underneath. They're going to rule this off of McLean out as you had Guba going for the rebound.
The referee's pointing at the coach. Gave him a warning, I think. Maybe he was just too far out on the court. I don't think Coach K was complaining about anything. He might have been like he's walking the sidelines.
Chris Kwolek in his 6th year as Grove City's head coach. In his best season back in 2020. They were still alive in the state playoffs in the quarterfinals when COVID shut things down. Red Raiders force a turnover. Another give and go. And Grooms with the finish. Winfrey with the assist. Yeah. Notorious with 11. And here we go, Steve. The lead at 30. They're going to run the clock the rest of the way. 47-17. 4:35 left here in the third. Lockery taking the 3 from the far wing. It's off the mark. And now for a deflection. Lockery able to keep it back alive as Calvin went running into the stands. And they'll swing it around the arc, back on the near side to Lutz. Came on the inside, another little deflection. Greer keeping it alive, back to Lockery, 3 in the corner. Off the back iron again, no good, and Braxton the rebound that time for Uniontown. Here's Jameer out of his own zone. Jameer on the near wing. Coming near baseline here on Guba. Takes a little fade away from 8, no good. Offensive rebound, McLean scores on the putback. That was strong, catering McLean. His second field goal has 4, and the Red Raiders on top. 49-17.
We got our headphones on, and I could still hear him slap the ball. That one's a bucket from Guba.
His first points of the night come from outside the 3-point arc. Only his 8th made 3 of the season. Makes it 49-20. Lead at 29. McLean again. Over to Hager. Another line drive 3 that goes down.
Flat-handed it.
Jeremiah Hager in double figures with 10. Second time he's drained one of those tonight, Steve, on each side of the court. And the lead at 32 at 52-20. 3:22 left here in the third. Irani up top again to Lutz. Now Irani again. Irani well picked up there by Winfrey and Braxton. Pull it there over to Lutz. Lutz, a little hop step, couldn't finish. Got his own rebound and got fouled on the putback attempt. That'll take us to immediate timeout. 52-20, Uniontown in the lead, and we're back in 90 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatrics, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Since 1983, Carnuts Auto Center has provided reliable repairs, service, and preventative maintenance. They repair all systems on your car, truck, and commercial vehicles. This includes mechanical, electrical, auto body, interior, tires and wheels, bumper-to-bumper service. Whether it's your daily transportation or your specialty vehicle, they have you covered. Carnuts also offers new tire sales and performs state inspections. Stop in and see Carnuts today on Farragut Street right by Uniontown High School or call 724-437-4471.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Gavin Lutz at the free throw line as we come back for Grove City. Misses on his first of two. The Uniontown lead still at 32 at 52-20. 2:51 left here in the third. Lutz able to make his second. Gives Lutz 3 points in this game on the Eagles side, but Uniontown still leading by 31 with 2:51 left here in the third. So, Steve, it's looking very much like we'll see a Uniontown Lincoln Park round 2 coming up on Tuesday night. Don't be surprised if that game's back at Peters Township High School.
Well, that's where we're anticipating it to be.
Travel call there on Notorious.
If anybody, any of the fans that are thinking about coming to see a game, if you're going to go to a gym, that's probably the nicest high school gym we've been to in a long time, right? That's brand new.
They certainly do a nice job with that facility. Always take care of us every time we go out.
How about where they built that place on the top of the hill of the old
Rolling Hills,
Rolling Hills Country Club. I used to play a lot of tournaments there back in the day, not that long ago.
We had an over and back violation that was called here on Grove City, and Chris Kwalik doesn't like the call. Officials are going to get together. Well, it's not going to get overturned.
No, I mean, he's fighting for his team. You can't blame him. And I thought that ball, I think you're allowed to, he caught it like he had his feet up in the air. And he kind of came back across the line.
Here's Braxton up top, double team, goes between defenders. No kick in the corner to Calvin Winfrey, misses there on the three. High rebound, brought down by Jimmy Irani, who comes back here for Grove City, but has pocket pick by Calvin. Forward to Jameer Braxton. Look out here, but Braxton will just float that one up and in. So Jameer Braxton now 16 tonight for Uniontown, and the Red Raiders lead it by 33 at 54-21. Irani back through center. Bounce pass off to his right there to Christian Kurtz, getting his first action of the night, and he'll send it down low to Ben Fisher, who gets his first 2 points off the Grove City bench. 54-23 Uniontown with 1:49 left here in the third. Calvin switching back to Ellsworth. Deep three in front of the Red Raiders bench, and he reins it in. Second field goal of the game for Isaac Ellsworth. He has 5, and the Uniontown lead now at 57-23. Just a dominating performance here for Uniontown.
It's a bludgeoning, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, turn and shoot coming up short there is Greer, and another miss from Christian Kurtz. And here's Calvin coming back again for Uniontown, and Winfrey drawing the foul. And Steve, I thought you made a great point during our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show how you can't compare scores. And we mentioned that the only common opponent was South Allegheny. Uniontown lost by 10, Grove City lost by 11. But here we are, late in the third quarter, and Uniontown up 57-23, a 34-point lead over Grove City.
That night we lost South Allegheny. We just didn't play well. I mean, I thought we were probably better or just as good as they were, but we just had a bad night, and it just didn't work out. But
Calvin missing on the first of 2 free throws there for Uniontown.
What I'd like to see is, I mean, obviously we're shooting the ball great. We're being unselfish. They're kind of flying up and down the court. I'd like to see them play this relaxed against Lincoln Park. Now, I know it's a lot tougher.
Calvin made the second free throw, 58-23.
A little better athletes, obviously, at Lincoln Park, but
and they'll force you into some of those turnovers as well. But certainly a different atmosphere here at home, more relaxed, more comfortable. You go at Peters Township, you're going to have more eyes on you, certainly. I mean, there was a number of top college coaches out of the Lincoln Park Montour game tonight watching some of those prospects. And you're likely going to have some eyes watching you on Tuesday night as well. A little pressure on the ball and deflected in the backcourt from Ellsworth. Regained there was Kurtz. We'll send it off on the near side again at Brent Lockery. Lockery just 9 points so far tonight, all in the first half. We're down to 25 seconds left here in the third quarter with the Red Raiders in control at 58-23. We'll get a little reach-in foul down there in the paint. Likely going on Eric Townsend. Townsend seeing his first action off the Uniontown bench. Non-shooting. So Lockery will trigger it in. Clock running right now. Down to 5, down to 4. And Lockery's going to have to trigger it in quickly here to Fisher. On the wing to Guba. They're going to be unable to get a shot away as time expires here after 3. All Uniontown Red Raiders on top, 58-23. We're back with a 4th and 60 from the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Back here at Uniontown High School, start of the fourth quarter, the Red Raiders in the lead, 58-23 over Grove City. And Steve, maybe one of the best games of the night. We mentioned it earlier. South Allegheny making the trek out to Eastern York. Game came right down to the wire in Eastern York. The District 3 champs, a 1-point win over South Allegheny tonight, 56-55.
Wow.
So quite a battle there in central Pennsylvania tonight. But South Allegheny putting forth another good showing for the WPIAL against a team from the Harrisburg region. And a quick whistle here. Just 30 seconds into the fourth quarter with Uniontown in total control of 58-23. That'll be a foul called on Cam Martin of Grove City. His first and the first foul of the Eagles.
You wonder how long he's going to keep the starters in there. I mean, I know they still have their starters in there, but
it's been a relaxed atmosphere for sure tonight. And Hager, a little spin on the inside, couldn't finish.
Yeah.
Rebound pulled down there by Brent Lockery for Grove City. Lockery coming back, and he'll be called for the travel.
Wow.
And it is kind of a shame, though, Steve, the way the state brackets work out. The Uniontown has to draw Lincoln Park in the second round of the state tournament.
You know what? You got to play them eventually.
Oh, I agree.
You know, sooner or later, you know, they're on our side of the draw. So, I mean, I know it's you get an extra game, but sooner or later, if you want to win the state championship, let's face it, if you don't win the championship, you're going to be disappointed at the end, right? It's up in your last game.
There's Winfrey driving and scooping it up and in. Calvin Winfrey now with
on his
10.
ankle, a little gingerly there.
Yes.
But, you know, yeah.
I mean, all of it's the product of the initial WPIAL seedings, but, of course, you had the Red Raiders had that tough stretch, lost 3 of 4 games, and that dropped them off the 2 or the 3 line and went down to number 4. But you look at some of the teams they lost to. Baldwin played for a WPIAL championship in 6A last weekend down at the Pete. Of course, they had a win over Aliquippa, and Aliquippa was in the state title game as well. And Braxton, that's what you don't want to see.
No. See, he's okay. He's walking around, but get him out. Coach, just get these kids out of the game. Why? It's a running clock. It's 60-23.
And Braxton still trying to get loose. Remember, he went down late in that win over Avonworth.
I mean, there's no reason I can see to keep him in the game at this point.
He's smiling, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
That's still scary, especially when you get rolled up on from behind like Jameer did. And again, you credit Uniontown's defense again tonight, Steve. Mentioned it at the top, just 23 points given up so far in this game. And Braxton looking for a three. I think he's all right. Draining it there from the far corner to give him 19 tonight.
He's going to get him out now. He's pointing at the bench.
That's a smart move with the Red Raiders up 40.
I know you got to, keep their wind up, but they're not going to play again until Tuesday.
Got a couple days off.
I mean,
short on the three there is Guba.
It's the end of the year. They got to be in shape. They're all in shape, right? Trying to get the kids in shape now.
Another opportunity there from Guba, far corner, missing on a three. Foul called off the rebound. Red Raiders up 40 and 63-23, and very rarely do you see a state playoff game this lopsided, Steve.
Yeah, it's a fourth foul on McCleague and meaningless. Oh, look, the coach.
Now the Red Raiders go into their bench.
Some of their fans are yelling at the Uniontown side.
Randy, nice pass behind the back there to Ben Fisher, who's able to send it in, and that'll bring a timeout here with 4:17 left in the fourth. 63-25, Uniontown. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 61st year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Take it from me, Matt Sapienza, an actual satisfied customer. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Family owned and operated for 61 years. Always proud to support local high school sports.
Isaac Ellsworth calling for a double dribble as we come back. And on the other side, Cam Martin, a little bounce pass on the inside. We'll get a foul called here on the Red Raiders, and that'll take us to immediate timeout. 63-25 Uniontown. 3:45 left here in the fourth, and we're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Back here at Uniontown High School, 63-25. Uniontown in the lead over Grove City, 3:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Superk. Have to thank Billy Dice behind the camera in our Uniontown School District social media sites. And a nice left-handed finish there, Steve, from Ben Fisher. And Fisher has come off the bench to score 6 for the Eagles tonight. 63-27 Uniontown. 3:24 left here in the fourth. And there's Eric Townsend drawing the foul. The Red Raiders have officially put their second line into the game. You have Nick Torbich out there along with Kellen Milsom, Marcus Heiss, Isaac Ellsworth, Eric Townsend at the foul line. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Townsend first of 2 free throws short off the front of the rim. Eric trying to get his first point of the game. Red Raiders have only had to score, Steve. 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Braxton and the field goal from Winfrey. With a running clock, Townsend second of 2 free throws, no good. Might have a lane violation there on Grove City. think you had Guba.
Yep, just kind of, he was leaning and he just kind of fell in there. But
couldn't hold his balance.
Nope. Maybe
so Townsend gets a little reprieve here at the foul line.
But double clutched and faked him out.
Well, he took advantage.
Yep, gets on the scoring column.
With a point, 64-27 Uniontown, 3:08 left here in the fourth. Here's Guba here on the near side. Guba, feed in, that got deflected away, and Townsend says thank you very much. Off and across to Kellen Milsom. Pull up Jay from 10 far side, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Christian Kurtz. Kurtz sending it forward, and with the finish is Nathan Greer. We mentioned Greer had a hole-in-one golfing earlier in the week, has 8 points tonight. 64-29, and the Red Raiders cough it up, and here's Greer again getting into double figures with a made layup. So 10 for Nathan Greer. 64-31. Greer back next year, Steve, and he's approaching 900 career points, an opportunity to go over 1,000 in his career next year for the Eagles. And Mike Shalahit is going to allow a little substitution time out here on the Uniontown side as the Red Raiders get Trevor Uphold into the game along with Aiden Kiefer. And pretty nice for those kids, Steve, to get an opportunity to play in a state playoff game.
Yep.
The Red Raiders up 64-31.
The official asked me if we wanted a timeout.
I think we're good now.
I told him, keep it running.
Yes. Ball out of bounds on the far side.
Catch up some reruns on The Voice. And
you're always
I started watching Ted Lasso. You told me that was pretty good.
It is good. I would highly recommend that. Even for you not being a huge soccer fan, I think you'll enjoy it. There's more to the storyline than just soccer. Little turn and shoot there again, and drawing the foul is Nathan Greer. Shot attempt no good, but Greer will have a couple of free throws. I have to thank Bob Greenberg from up in the District 10 area. He covers a lot of games for Grove City and in Mercer County. Helped us out a lot this week, scouting the Eagles a little bit for our broadcast. Bob does a great job there on WPIC up near the Sharon, Pennsylvania area. First of 2 free throws, no good there from Greer. 1:45 left here in the fourth. Last check, Lincoln Park up pretty big on Montour. Again, we'll have that game for you on Tuesday. Missed free throw there from Greer. Torbich the rebound. Of course, at least have it for you on the radio side. We can get you video on the Uniontown School District platforms. We'll have that for you as well. We'll keep you posted during the week. Probably have an answer for you on Monday as far as our coverage plans. Again, we'll have the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs in action for you tomorrow, both on the radio and on the Laurel Highlands School District Facebook page. Tony Hanola is going to join me for that game tomorrow here on WMBS. 1:15 left here in the fourth, 64-31 Uniontown. Grove City, a little feed in there to Fisher, and Ben Fisher draws the foul out in front. He'll have a couple of free throws. So the Red Raiders showing no rust, Steve, after that 10-day layoff.
Nope, not at all. They played pretty well, and it would seem to be a pretty relaxed feel to it. You know, you just.
First of 2 free throws, good there for Ben Fisher. So Grove City, they'll finish their season at 15-11, but again, a successful season in that. Finished in 3rd place out of District 10, and any time you qualify for the PIAA State High School Basketball Playoffs, certainly had a terrific year. Fisher missing the second of 2 free throws, got his own rebound, and got fouled again, going back up. So he'll head back to the free throw line. For Uniontown with the win, they'll improve to 23-4. Of course, Uniontown last year making it all the way to the state semifinals, and they're hoping that Lincoln Park doesn't end their season for a 2nd straight year. What's interesting, Steve, both Uniontown and Lincoln Park will move up to 5A next year as Fisher misses the first of 2 free throws here. So even though the Red Raiders move up in classification, they still can't get rid of Lincoln Park, can they?
No.
Fisher, 2nd of 2. This one is good. So 8 points tonight for Ben Fisher. 64-33 Uniontown. 42 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Kiefer pulling it off there to Nick Torbich. Torbich coming up short on that shot attempt. Rebound pulled down by Daniel Myarcher. Too far on the outlet. Forward there to Max Naus. Goes out of bounds back over to Uniontown with 24 seconds left. And a short trip home for us tonight, Steve.
Yep.
Grove City, 2 hours back on the bus to Mercer County. Three up top and banking it in, Marcus Heiss. So how about that, Steve, to finish the game for Marcus Heiss and the Red Raiders as they go up 67-33. Grove City looking for the answer back there with Mouse no good, and now from mid-court coming up shorts is Nick Torbich, but that'll do it. So Uniontown a 67-33 home state playoff win over Grove City. This is the first time they played a state playoff game at home since the last game in the old gym against Forest Hills, but they're victorious again, 67-33. We're back to tell you all about it on our post-game show brought to you by Peach & Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach & Market. Comes your way next here on WMBS and the Uniontown School District social media sites.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peach & Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peach & Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat. Peach & Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pump for you, oil checked and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
This is Charity Grimm-Krupa, State Representative for the 51st District. I want to wish all of our local teams the best of luck in the basketball playoffs. I also want to invite you to our hard-to-read license plate event on Saturday, March 9th from 10 to 2 at Fayette Recycling on Romeo Lane in Uniontown. If your license plate is unreadable, we can help you fill out the paperwork for a free replacement. I will also be holding a free shredding event at Fayette Recycling on Friday, April 26th from 11 to 2. I hope to see you there.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Since 1983, Carnut's Auto Center has provided reliable repairs, service, and preventative maintenance. They repair all systems on your car, truck, and commercial vehicles. This includes mechanical, electrical, auto body, interior, tires and wheels, bumper-to-bumper service. Whether it's your daily transportation or your specialty vehicle, they have you covered. Carnut's also offers new tire sales and performs state inspections. Stop in and see Carnut's today on Farragut Street right by Uniontown High School or call 724-437-4471.
Landsea Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Landsea John and located on South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Landsea Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, pointe, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom, all at very reasonable prices. Landsea Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit LandseaAcademy.com or call 724-438-6911.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Brian Rozak and Steve Super back here on our Peach and Pharmacy post-game show. The Uniontown Red Raiders rolled tonight in the first round of the 4A boys basketball state playoff, 67-33 over Grove City. Steve, is your final stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for Grove City, the Eagles, Greer finishes with 11 points, Gubaugh with 3, Lutz with 3, Lockery with 9, and Fisher off the bench with 7. They scored 4 in the first, 11 in the second, 8 in the third, 10 in the fourth, 33 for the ball game. For the Red Raiders, pretty balanced scoring for the Red Raiders tonight. Grooms finishes with 11, Hager with 10, Winfrey with 11, McLee with 2, Milsom with 3, Ellsworth with 5, Townsend with 1, Heiss with 3, Banks one in from the top of the key, and Braxton led the way with 19 points. They had 15 in the first, 19 in the second, 24 in the third, and just 9 on a running clock in the fourth for a 67-33 victory.
And Steve, at last check in the fourth quarter, Lincoln Park a 69-52 lead over Montour. So looks like pretty official. We'll see Uniontown and Lincoln Park coming up on Tuesday. Again, we mentioned Eastern York, a 56-55 win over South Allegheny. That game being played at Eastern York High School tonight. Also Hampton up 55-39 over Hickory tonight as well. So District 10 having a tough evening so far, looking at some of the boys' 4A results. But here it was all Uniontown, a 67-33 win over Grove City. We're back with a final word from Uniontown High School in just a moment here on WMBS and on the Uniontown School District social media pages.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is a result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs from District Judge Nathan Henning, who is proud to support you.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
We give them 172 multi-point inspection by Ford certified techs. Then you give them a new home. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, General Manager here at Megan Ford, and I'm talking about our Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles. Go see our great selection of values on our website. Check out the free Carfax reports, then stop in and take a test drive.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fike from Markleysburg. I've been selling Fords in the area for nearly 40 years, and all of our gold certified vehicles come with a 1-year, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. I've never seen a pre-owned sales program that gives you so much peace of mind.
Call us today at 724-628-2720 or visit MeganFord.com. Route 119 Connellsville, near Sheep. Megan Ford, your friends in the car and truck business.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, Attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call Attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200. That's 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
Brian Morozak and Steve Subrick wrapping things up here at Uniontown High School. And really a great night, Steve, to be a part of this Uniontown community. A 67-33 win. Great community support here at Uniontown High School tonight. Now let's take the show on the road Tuesday night against Lincoln Park. Basically round 3 if you count going back to last year in the loss in the state playoffs and, of course, the loss in the WPIAL semis.
Yeah, it was good. It was the crowd came in. They showed up. They got here a little late, but it pretty much was full. And a lot of people here that, longtime supporters of the program, and a lot of, of course, they've had some good crowds all year, so you really can't complain. And the Red Raiders just played terrific basketball again tonight. They were on point. Defensively, they had them to 3 points with a couple minutes left in the first quarter until they finally got a couple buckets. But they just dominated the Grove City tonight, and looking forward to playing Lincoln Park. Now we've been talking like we're going to Peters Township.
Yeah, we don't know that.
We don't know that for sure, but that's the most likely place that they would play. And so we'll see where they go. They could send us to Charleroi, right? They did that. They could send us to Norwin, but we probably think because of where they are and where we are, it's probably the most. And we haven't been to Cannon Mac in a while. That's a pretty nice gym.
Yeah, bigger gym too.
Yeah. So
you never know.
And what else? What's the other one up there?
At Char Valley.
Char Valley. Yeah. So who knows? Where they're going to send us, but
we'll find out probably over the weekend.
We'll be there, right?
Yes, it'll be a lot of fun
yeah.
Tuesday night. Again, we'll definitely have radio coverage for you. If we can bring you video coverage as well, we'll certainly do that on Tuesday night. And again, have to thank Harry Kaufman and everybody from the Uniontown administration for their support, allowing this community effort to come together to allow us to bring you the video broadcast tonight. It's great to have that community support and these relationships that we have with the local school districts, both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands.
It's funny, we do all these games and people, I wouldn't say they take it for granted, but they get used to it.
Yes.
And then when we can't do it, not by your choice. I know you get upset about it, and when they block us out from doing it, then they get mad at you. But it's really not your fault. And hey, I know you're doing everything you can to get these games on the air, and I think a lot of people. You can see the numbers. A lot of people watch,
yes,
and a lot of people watch and make comments, and they like to root on the Red Raiders, and it's really good. So let's hopefully we'll be able to keep put this next game on the screen as well.
And again, we will have more high school basketball playoff action not only on Tuesday but tomorrow as well. The Laurel Highlands girls in action on the road at Greater Johnstown. Tony Hanola is going to join me for that game tomorrow afternoon. Again on the radio here on WMBS, and that game on the Laurel Highlands School District Facebook page tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Our coverage starting at 2:15 with the Sprouse Insurance Group. Pre-game show. Steve, this was a lot of fun. I guess I'll get to see you on Tuesday nights.
Yeah,
at least one more. At least one more.
At least one more. Well, we're going to play one more for sure.
Yes. I'll see you Tuesday. Billy Dice behind the camera. Great job as always. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. I'm Brian Morozak. And have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score from Uniontown High School tonight. The Red Raiders 67 and Grove City 33. So long, everybody, from A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium.
Let's face it, sometimes